All right. We are live. We are here. And Zero's already in the house. What up, peeps? You know me. I'm Fourzze from Fourzze FX. And to my immediate right, which is my immediate left, right, left, right. It's Aaron from Shadow Tech.
Sorry about that. I forgot I had this stream in another tab, and I was hearing the delay in audio, and
Nah,
I
you're
was I
good.
was like, wait, what's going on here? What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well.
So what's cooking, dude? So we are live on my YouTube channel, and we are also live on the Lightsaber Sanctuary on Facebook. So depending upon where you're joining us from, just come on in, say hello. Zero is already here. What is
Yeah,
up,
he's
my
already
dude
here. He's
Zero?
already conversating with us.
The Jakku Junk Traders in the house. Yeah, man. It has been man, I gotta tell you, it's been a while. It's been a long while since we kind of did something like this. Um, dude, I've been out of the loop for a good minute. Liam, call your mom. Good to see you. Oh, dude,
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
I
wait
feel
for a
that.
few more people. Give me 1 second over here. I'm gonna launch. Over here,
We
launch
got
this over
Craig
there.
here.
Craig, what is cooking? Noise.
We got Brandon here as well. What's up,
Yeah,
Brandon?
buddy. Do that real fast. Oh, dude. So what's been going on in your world, brother?
Not much. I've kind of been taking a little bit of a break from installing lightsabers. I mean, mainly because right now I've got all the lightsabers that I want, you know. Um, but I've also been kind of working on some of my music, just other kinds of little hobbies. Like I actually yesterday I got these cool little patches from this website called the Geek Forge, and these are like pretty good replica patches of what's on Cal Kestis's uniform. So I'm actually sewing one of them onto my leather jacket right now. So if you see me looking down, I'm sewing.
Sorry, I'm muted. There's noise in my house. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'll converse with the community. So what is up, everybody? Got Brandon, Jakku Junk Trader, Zero, Liam. Hope you all are doing well. Stitch in time. Yeah, what's good, Zero? Stitch in time. You know, we got some pretty good stuff in store for this stream tonight. Gonna be showcasing a new font and just overall general chill and hang out type of stuff. Got
Yeah,
Will.
man.
We got Will Hollyfield.
Oh, good. Will made it. Awesome. Very good. Well, kiddos, the time, I mean, obviously, most of you, if you haven't already, if you've been living under a rock, then you don't know. But uh, I'm live and I'm back. Fourzze is officially 100% back. I'm back. Oh, and it's a good feeling. It is a very, very, very good feeling. So, um, something to share with everybody. I'm going to go ahead and do this over here. So, behold, FourzzeFX.com. It is here. It is live. It's a real thing. So this is the website. I've worked, man. It's crazy because I started with another site and I had this enormous like crazy thing built and it was going to be fantastic. And then I guess I missed out on like a sale that, you know, that was supposed to give me a good monthly rate on it, and it turned out like basically to have the site that I was on was going to be like $80 a month, if not more. And I'm like, yeah, how about no, Scott? Okay. Yeah, so that wasn't in the cards. That wasn't going to work out. So I'm really, 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 really happy that I was able to get this done. Let's peruse the website for just a moment. You got little Jedi 4s over here. You got little Sith 4s over here. All of my products are on the first page, making it real easy. If you guys want to look, via, it's like, here's, okay, dark side. It groups all of my dark side fonts for you over here. Light side fonts groups all the light side fonts over here. And if you want over my helmet, you've got your out of universe fonts. So you've got Cyclops, you've got Scott Pilgrim, and you've got Spaceballs. So that works out. Over here on the info page, I really wanted the read me first to be like in big bold letters up on the top of the screen, but it wouldn't, the site wouldn't allow me. So, but essentially this is just your disclaimer page. That's really all it is. You can peruse that, read that on your own time if you want. No biggie. If you want to get back to the homepage, just click on little victory 4s up here. Yeah. And I know a couple of streams ago, I showed you guys a preview as to how things were going to work as far as, as far as things are gonna go with the videos. Videos are in every demo. All the videos are brand freaking new. They've got, I know you can't hear anything. Graphics, they've got it's all direct connect. Oh look, it's a thinner me on the screen. Yay. Golden Harvest V3 is the demo saber being used because it puts out a really, really nice amount of sound. So there's that. So you guys feel free at any time to, Cheeto, what's up? To head over to the site and check it out. A big shout out to so many people. My gosh. Like there's a list of people who need thanks for just where I'm at this day. No lie. It's nuts. Brandon, Preston, Cam, obviously, Aaron right here below me, all of the suspects, Jim from Fulcrum at the Force, who literally designed and brought my idea of the logo you're seeing right here, how he brought this to life. The animations, couldn't have done that without him. It's just nuts as to how it all came to be. I'm very, very happy. So yeah, and I'm honored to be back. I'm glad to know through the PMs I've gotten you guys as PMs over the past few months, asking where I've been, where's my stuff, am I okay, how are things. I've done my best to keep up with most, but yeah, things are okay. Things are better. I'm a thinner me. I'm a healthier me. Still working on that. Site's live. I'm working on new stuff. So yeah, and I'm happy to be back. So I want to show you guys one more thing. Actually, a couple more things, if I'm being honest here. So let's go over here to. Oh, by the way, that's FourzzeFX.com. FourzzeFX.com. Let's go over, if we can, for a moment, to Sabre Bay. So a lot of you guys out there who, if you have installers, your installers probably shop here. And over at Sabre Bay hosts SOUNDFONTs. I'm not sure if you knew that, but they do. And it plays host to Syndicate Custom Relics, it plays host to Reaver's Arsenal, and it plays host to me. So if you're installing, if you are picking up parts, doing whatever, and you forget about fonts, well, they're all right here at Sabre Bay. And Shane was kind enough to share his web space with us. Big shout out to him for his cooperation and his hospitality. So that was real nice, and that's how that worked out. One more place, and there's actually a story behind this that I want to tell you guys. Let's go over here to one place that you are probably very familiar with. You guys probably know where this is. This is Sabre Font. Once upon a time, I was a member of Sabre Font way back in 2017, I think, or 16. 16? 16. Was it 16, Aaron? Do you remember? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so I'm a member of quite a few pages, including the Rebel Armory. I'm also a part of a Discord. And throughout all of these places, I kept running into some comments pertaining to font makers and their location. And one guy, and I don't even remember his name, but one guy kept saying, I'm tired of chasing font makers around. Like, why can't everybody just be on Sabre Font so everybody can just go get their stuff and all that one place? And that one guy was not the only voice. There were so many people that I found who shared that opinion. So after careful consideration and a pretty courteous invite, I threw my stuff back up on here too. I'm here. You can find my stuff here. You just put in Fourzze FX. I'm sure I pop straight up, but there he is. Okay, so there's some featured stuff there. Wow, my 4 biggest sellers are right there as soon as you type it in. So if you don't like to chase font makers, if you are one of those folks who are just like, I kind of wanted to shop in one place, well, God bless you. If this is where you are, there's my stuff. And the beauty of that is it plays host to Syndicate, and it also plays host to Reaver's Arsenal as well. So you can find all 3 of us on our own respective sites over on Sabre Bay and back here at Sabre Font. You literally can't miss us. I think the only place we're not posting our fonts is Etsy. So that's the dealio. That's what's going on with that. So we'll do that. Aaron, take over for a sec. I got to check real quick message.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, I think that's. I actually didn't know about the whole Sabre Bay thing because I actually shop on Sabre Bay quite often, and that's pretty cool. That there's a good slew of sound fonts on there. Because I'll be honest, sometimes I forget what the websites of some of the others are exactly. So yeah, let's see. We got Cheetos. Jakku Junk Trader says you look marvelous. Random Facebook user, I'm sorry it doesn't say your name, says Aaron, my guy, let's go.
That's probably from the Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's kind of if you're monitoring this on YouTube, then it's not going to show you the Facebook users.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm looking at the comments that are just on the side here on StreamYard. So
let's see. Let me jump in here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Craig says, hopefully that'll turn into more sales. Honestly, I agree. You know, I feel like the more that you feature yourself and the more avenues that you have for people to get to your stuff, you know, the larger of an audience you're going to reach. And I think ultimately, yeah, you will get more sales. Oh, this Facebook user is Isaac.
Oh! Normally he's on YouTube joining us.
Oh, what is up, Isaac?
Oh, cool. All right. Let's see here. All right. So what do we got? We got a few people in the room. So I see you, dude. I see you. There he is. And the dogs are getting treats.
Nice.
All right. All right, everybody. So here's the deal. I sincerely hope that you have not. Oh, you know what? I can't. That's out of order. I can't say that just yet. So there's a new font out. I dropped it today, literally today. I'm going to hold on. I'm all over the place. Cheeto says he's almost done with his Clone Wars Kenobi saber. Just gonna finish building the blade. Oh, nice, brother. Excellent. There you go. All right, so there's a new font out today, and we're gonna show you the demo for it really quick. And let me get in here and find it. I have two screens. I should really be taking advantage of it. Completed videos. All right. So brand new font. It's called Split. Let's check it out. Hey guys, it's Fourzze. Listen, today I've got a brand new sound font for you. It's called Split. This was originally thought up by Aaron at Kaizen Saber. He commissioned this for me. He loves it. I love it. So he wanted to share it with all of Saberland. Split is a very unique, harmonious sort of sound font that more or less sings to you. It's divided into two folders. When you open it up, it's going to say Left Saber and Right Saber. The way it works is it is recommended that you have a saber staff or two sabers. You put left saber on one and right saber on the other. And when you light them up, they harmonize. So it's a really cool font. I'm going to demonstrate both sound fonts and then together. And then Aaron's going to demonstrate them on sabers with actual speakers. So here's Split. Hope you guys enjoy it. Watch this.
So now comes the part that is really cool about this, and hence why I had everything aligned to certain notes, is because when you play them both at the same time, you get this really beautiful harmonic type of sound where it just sings to you. And this is taken effect into pretty much everything on the font. The hums, the smooth swings, the accent swings, even the lockups. And that is Split. Thank you for watching.
So that's Split. And I am so glad all of you are here because I have for all of you, and this is only until the end of the stream. So what we got? Like 10 people in the room. So if you pick this up today, now, like if you go to my website, it's got to be my website. I'm the only my website's running it, but I'm going to show you guys a little something here that you can do. All right. If you want the font for less than its maximum value, I'm going to show you something. I'll go ahead and drop this right here. All right. You're going to put in a discount code. All right. I'm going to give everybody in the room two discount codes. I'm going to give you a choice. You ready? Use discount code. Don't rush off just yet. Right? Use discount code split in half, all one word. Buy one font, you get split for 50% off at FourzzeFX.com right freaking now. However, if you want to buy more fonts, I got one more for you. All right. I got two discount codes tonight. This one discount code 11-cent split. You buy two fonts and you get split for 11 cents. And it's stupid like this because I don't know how to work my website yet to do like a buy one, get one, or buy like a two for one. It's weird. So here's what it is. Split in half, buy one font from me and you get split for 50% off. Buy two fonts from me and you get split at 99% off. You'll get it you'll pay 11 cents for it. That's the deal for the night. Until the end of this broadcast, run those two discount codes at FourzzeFX.com and enjoy the new font. I hope you guys really like it.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, you might say it's discount complete. Zero says it should have been 66 cents. I'll tell you what. If I go and do a Darth Sidious font, I will it would be so wrong, but I could do a $6.66 sale for that. But that's really, really bad. Like I should not do that. I know a couple people who would, but yeah, that's pretty much the deal. So for those of you guys who are just now coming on into the chat, FourzzeFX.com is live. Brand new font Split is up there. The big formal announcement of Split is going to be on all the Facebook pages probably tomorrow morning. And if you miss it tonight, I'll probably run an Easter special on it. 25% off. So if you don't get it tonight, you can get it for like probably $8 tomorrow morning, and then it'll be back at normal price on Monday. But yeah, I wanted to do something special for this stream, just while we're all kind of hanging out, chilling out. So yeah, so let me run the code for you again. Split in half, 50% off of Split when you buy one SOUNDFONT. 11-cent Split. You buy two fonts and you get Split for 11 cents. So that's at FourzzeFX.com. So there's that. And he says you should do a Sidious Order 66. Actually, truth be told, I would definitely say the best Sidious font out there right now, hands down, is from Repulse Collectibles.
Talk about Brandon's.
Oh, this left me scarred and deformed.
When you drink unsweet tea.
Seriously. Oh god. Zero says a Sidious font release with an Anakin font stream and have a code for both that would cost $6.66. Yo, that would be pretty cool. Hey, question for you or anybody in the comments section. Does anybody recall a font maker doing an Anakin font, but it was like he was cutting down younglings and they had like kid screams and the clashes and stuff? Did somebody make that? I remember hearing a story of somebody doing like a youngling slayer font. I don't remember. Do any of you guys in the comment section remember? I'm gonna make a bigger banner.
I feel like I vaguely remember someone doing that.
I remember the story, but oh, okay. Zero and Craig. It was K-Sith who did it. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Oh, dude. So yeah, there's man, I can't believe Split's finally done.
Yeah. It was definitely a challenge.
So, okay. So tell the story. Tell the story of Split.
Yeah, so first and foremost, I am a huge fan of Jedi Fallen Order. You know, I have been ever since it came out. Heck, even before the game came out. And, you know, I kind of liked the part towards the end where, you know, Cal's fixing his new lightsaber. And, you know, it's got that split, kind of like a quick release coupler type of functionality to it. And I sort of took that idea and I ran with it. I was like, okay, what if there's a Padawan that has a Kyber crystal, but the Kyber crystal splits in half, and in a desperate attempt to make it still work, he puts one half. Or he or she puts one half of the crystal in each side of their saber or sabers. And, you know, separately they have their own distinct sound, but when they're operating together, they have something very harmonious and beautiful. Um, and I thought it was really cool. I like to try to push the envelope when it coming up with ideas for sound fonts. So for this, it was like, okay, well, let's have two hums that complement each other, you know. And not gonna give away too much, but I'm actually working on a little something something with a person you guys might know, goes by Harry Solo. We're working on something pretty cool, and that will definitely be revealed in due time.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
I'm just glad that this thing finally came to fruition. Like
oh yeah,
it 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 took so long, but
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to I had to straighten my life out first, to be honest. It's
Hey,
it's been
nothing wrong with that.
God, it's been crazy. So, yeah, man. So, uh so what's so comment section, what's been cooking lately? Saberland continues to thrive with fun and excitement, and I know everybody's kind of flipping out because the Kenobi trailer dropped, and then Kenobi dropped a TV spot. And of course, there have been a couple fake TV spots where we've seen people try to mesh together pieces of Battlefront 2 and call it a Vader trailer, and like it made its way to Google, and Google's all like, "Watch this brand new, trailer of Kenobi." It's like, oh god, y'all drank the Kool-Aid. Stop it. Get help.
Stop it.
So there's that. Oh man. Yeah, man. Just checking out the comment section real quick. Actually, who's paying attention to Facebook? Is anybody watching Facebook comments?
No idea.
So Zero says he's heading to Disney at the end of the month. Got a Sith apprentice outfit and plan to bring 2 hilts with me. Yes!
Nice.
There you go. Now, Zero, I'm just going to warn you, they do not allow cosplaying in the park. Just throwing that out there.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, Disney will not allow you to put your own Jedi robes or Sith robes or anything like that
What?
on. Yeah, you can bring your sabers,
Oh.
but they won't let you put your stuff in there because I believe they said it takes away from the magic.
Oh, of course.
What it takes
But
away
part of
from
my
is their
magic is wearing my outfit.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. But in all fairness, like much of the sabers, lots of the cosplay is better than what the park has to offer anyway. I've
Oh, I
seen
see. They're jealous.
You're holding me back.
Disneyland's over there like, guys, come on. Let us have the spotlight.
We pay our people minimum wage to wear these costumes, and you're taking away from it.
God. Dude, because of Obi-Wan. Liam got the credit for that. Oh, man. Zero. People can Batu bound. You just can't dress as character completely. It's a weird cast member problem. Yeah. When I was at Galaxy's Edge with Chris and with Jedi Jeff, there were lots of people there who were kind of like half cosplayed up. They had like the Obi-Wan tunic with blue jeans, sneakers, and like a sash. So yeah, that's kind of how that worked out.
Gotcha.
But man, that was a really fun time, dude. We had such a great friggin' time.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Aaron, oh my god, it's gonna be a triple Aaron live stream here.
I know, right?
So Aaron Combs, who is the not the moderator, the admin for Lightsaber Sanctuary, if you guys are there, he'll be joining us in just a second to represent the page, which is excellent. So also fun announcement. There is a new sound font being dropped next week. Maybe a little after. I'm putting finishing touches on it now. I'm back in the game, kids, and it feels great. So I've got an out of universe font. Oh, look at that! I'm lagging. Wonderful. So I've got an out of universe font coming out next week based on Masters of the Universe. So, and that one was commissioned by the Gentleman Jedi Ian, and it's going to be probably one of the sickest out of universe fonts I've ever done. And God, honestly, 60% is just him. He voice acted Skeletor for me. He is hands down probably the world's greatest Skeletor impersonator. I have yet to hear anybody better. I know there's one dude on YouTube walking around claiming he's the best, and I've put him up against Ian, and Ian's got him like it's nothing. Like he's this guy's a joke compared to Ian. So got a really killer Skeletor font dropping next week. I hope you guys dig it. I hope you guys like Masters of the Universe. If it, it's kind of a niche thing, but even without the quotes and everything, it's got a nice mixture of some classic cartoony sci-fi inspiration mixed with some modern sci-fi, which makes a very nice, clean blend. It might just be fun, even without the voices. You might like it just as a kind of a techie, cybernetic, mystical, magical sort of sound font. It's hard to put vocabulary to it because it's kind of all over the place, but man, it blends so well. Real pleased with how it turned out. I'm hoping he's going to be pleased with it, but truth be told, the vocals make this font. So that's going to be coming out next week. For you Sabre Font shoppers, a split will be up on Sabre Font within a few days. The gentleman who runs Sabre Font, he's got a lot of stuff to upload on the regular because there's so many artists. So I will announce when that stuff happens and takes place. So let's see. Will says Disney World will be reorganized into the first galactic empire of oh, it is a galactic empire. Isaac, like it because I have the power. Dude, where is Ian? Is he working a double today? He needs to be part of this. Oh, he's there. Okay, cool. So yeah. I do have May 4th stuff coming. Haven't decided what exactly it's going to be yet. But yeah, that's pretty much what's cooking there. Oh man. So, Aaron, take over really quick.
Yeah, gotcha. Sorry, folks. Like I said, I'm trying to stitch and sew this patch on. Trying also not to poke myself and bleed out. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Brandon says, I wonder how many up-to-date fonts are on Sabre Font. I don't know. I check Sabre Font from time to time, and it seems like they keep up to date pretty well. So yeah.
So, see, go ahead, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say, my favorite hilt. I have a few. For one, I love the Cal Kestis hilt. Um, but I also love Corn Horn hilts. And then other than that, I like pretty much anything that's in universe but not canon. You know, like just those really cool like junk spare part hilts, those one offs that people make. Cal Justice.
Sick.
But yeah, no, that's pretty much what I like. I've never been a fan of getting Vader hilts or Luke hilts.
If you were given the freedom to duel with them, if they were like really sturdy, would you consider them then?
I mean, that's the thing though, is like I don't really duel with my sabers.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily matter whether it's duel worthy or not.
I mean, I've just found out like there's truthfully a really really magical combination here. Like, if you like cannon hilts, you know, and you want to duel with them, there's like a formula that really works. And again, this is just my opinion. You start with a one replica hilt.
Oh,
That's where you start. You
oh
want a
yeah.
Graflex, doesn't matter what kind of Graflex it is. You get your one replica's Graflex. You want a Vader, get a Vader. You want a Kenobi, they have an OB4, and you can just powder coat it whatever you want. So you can make it accurate to whichever. And then you get a Bendu Armory Blade. And then
Oh yeah.
once you got your Bendu Armory Blade, there's chassis. And Chris will probably correct me on this, but you know, if you're gonna go like stupidly nice, good, sturdy chassis, obviously Delrin's gonna be phenomenal. But Russell over at Wade Sabers has this formula he uses to it's a I don't have the words. He's got a way that he prints his chassis and gets them installed, and they just like you could drop a brick on them and they won't break. They just, I mean, they're just so solid. I mean, he did one for my son's one replica's Luke V2, and it's redonkulous. And then you go CFX, and I mean that's a pretty good combination.
Oh yeah.
As far as that's concerned. Let me go back over here. So that was pretty much it, guys. As far as announcements and whatnot are concerned, we're just in pretty much hangout mode at this point. Kind of conversing with you guys. I'm gonna leave the discount codes up here because I want you guys to be able to snag this font. And look, even if you don't own two sabers, you're getting two fonts in one. You really are. And
Yeah.
look who just made it. Max!
Oh, Max! It has been a minute.
Look at this freaking guy. What's up, dude?
I know, oh man, it's been so long. I am so sorry, you guys.
For what?
I've just been busy.
No,
Very busy.
You're good, man, and you made it just in time for Hangout. No, we were just answering the question. So Zero was wanting to know what the favorite hilt was. I mean, now is a great time to be answering a question like that. Zero, to answer your question, I think to this day, my non-Star Wars favorite hilt's probably going to be the Genesis Custom Sabers Bad Axe. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is about it. It's just a very attractive hilt. It's just it's such a simple design, but it's such an attractive hilt. And Rob's putting them back up in June. He just made the announcement. And I think I'm finally going to take the plunge and get it. I've been telling this guy for years that, I was going to do it. I was going to do it. Now is the time. I really, really, really like the Master Sentinel that Wade Sabers just dropped. That thing is a masterpiece. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful design. Everything that went into that. Russell, if you're watching, man, you did a phenomenal job. from Wade Sabers. Just absolutely killed it. The powder coating options on that are literally limitless. I've seen some gorgeous designs. I personally wouldn't mind owning one in blue and chrome myself, but my favorite cannon, hilt, hands down. Oh, it's got to be this beast right here. This is my Solos Hold V2 installed and weathered by the Jakku junk trader Chris, who did just a phenomenal job. My son actually used it in a photo shoot for like Star Wars thing he did with my daughter. It was great. Chris, can't thank you enough for that install, bro. That saber that was my bucket list saber. So
I think it's pretty epic.
It's freaking epic, dude. Oh man, Max, what about you? You got some faves?
Oh man, I've got too many. I definitely will say Empire Strikes Back Graflex comes to mind. That's definitely like right up there, top 5. And the V2. The hero's not bad. I like the hero, and the mom is definitely tempting to get. It's like a little pricey, but it's definitely worth it from what I've heard. But there's just something about the V2 that's just so... I don't know if it's like the weathering pattern on it, or just like the fact that it appears in every scene in Return of the Jedi. The hero only appears in like 2 scenes. The close-up shot of Vader's hands and like the cave scene. That's it. But like all the places promote it as the Return of the Jedi lightsaber, which is fine. I like it. But the V2 I just love it so much because it's got so much history. And it was also like Obi-Wan's saber, and it just looks so... It's like a weird mix between like dirty, but with like a clean aesthetic to it. I don't know. Just the way the hilt naturally just weathered and left behind that like gorgeous looking pattern. Some people refer to it as like a spotted cow. I get it, but I really like it. I really enjoy it.
See, I mean,
Yeah,
I kind of think that whenever I see the templates that people have for the weathering, I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like a cow. But when those. But when I see it on the hilt, I don't really think that. I'm like, dang, this looks really weathered. This looks really good.
Yeah, dude. Oh, let's see.
Yes. Let me see.
Okay. Zero says, my favorite hill has to be the Sifo Dyas. When it was first debuted on Clone Wars, I instantly loved it. I don't even remember that design. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and rewatch Clone Wars again, like for real.
Oh, whoa. That is a really nice design.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's got like a... I can't really describe, but it's almost got like sort of like a... It's like 2 triangles on top of each other. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ray Saber a little bit, but also the couple... What's the Vader's Vault hilt called? Like the Vader's Vault Wrath, I think. It kind of looks like that a little bit.
Okay. I got you.
I think they released a better version of it. Didn't they release like a book of lightsabers, and Sifo Dyas was actually in that book? It was like the lightsaber
I think
collection.
Chris has that book. Let's see. Aaron says, surprisingly, a hilt I fell in love with is Caleb Doom's hilt. Let's see. It's slim, has depth, and looks comfy to spin. Huh.
Caleb Doom, if I'm not mistaken, that's Kanan Jarrus, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to find something. It's still a thing. It is still a thing. Wow. Hang on just one second. I'll show you guys. There used to be a website for it, but I think now it's just back in Facebook. That is crazy. Is it still? Yep, it's still there. So I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but how many of you all recall the Flow Saber? Y'all remember Flow Saber?
I've heard of it.
It was a stunt long ago, but it was like it was like super thin. But like that was like with the first official lightsaber that that flow artists would go to town with. And I remember there was actually a website for it. If you guys in the comment section remember the website, I just googled it. I can't find the site, but it's on Facebook. But I was always curious if an installer in the community would ever take on the Flow Saber to give it some decent sound, good chassis, good everything. And like, yeah, honestly, the first person that comes to mind is Brian Gomer. The first person that comes to mind is Brian Gomer. That guy is a legend. Straight up Flow legend. I'm waiting for him and Michelle C. Smith to make a video together of just this majestic flow, Like that would just be the coolest thing in the world.
I wish I was better at saber twirling and all that stuff. It looks like so much fun to do, but I've always tried to attempt the Obi Annie, and it's so hard once you get behind the back. It feels so weird on the wrist.
32-inch blade length is your sweet spot.
I'll keep that in mind.
30 or even 28 if you're not a particularly tall person. Aaron says, yeah, it's still a thing. So, oh man, waiting on Mr. Combs here. Oh my God. So let's talk Kenobi. How freaked out are you guys for this show?
I cannot wait. Most hype Star Wars project since The Force Awakens, probably.
Yeah. Although I got to admit, Mando Season 2, people were absolutely ready for Mando Season 2. Mando did one heck of a job of blowing everybody away.
I still remember when they were doing all those announcements. Where they were like, "Oh, we're bringing Boba Fett back. We're bringing Ahsoka back." And at first, everyone was kind of like, "I don't know how I feel about that." But then when they did it and they showed it, they just blew everyone away. I was genuinely impressed with how they did Boba and Ahsoka, and then of course at the end, suddenly bringing Luke Skywalker, and it's like, what?
What is this? What is this magic? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure how I feel about episode 4 or so of Book of Boba, because as amazing as it was, and I'm not used to stories taking that kind of turn, it's just really weird. It's like reading Two Towers, because you got a story and then you got a story, you know what I mean? It's like, because the movie wasn't like the book. The Two Towers was, here's Aragorn, here's Frodo. So, and I think with Book of Boba Fett, you've got, here's Boba, here's Mando. And it still worked. I mean, it was still a good formula. It still worked. I'm glad we got Luke. I'm glad the guy who was hired, the deepfake guy who was hired by Disney, I'm glad they put him to work and made that what it was. So it was pretty magical. The whole freaking thing was great. My wife freaked out. She thought it was the best thing ever. So that was so yeah, the Flow Saber.
Yeah.
I still want an installer to try on that Flow Saber. If they're still in production, if somebody has one, I would love if someone can get a proper install on a Flow Saber and with the NeoPixel and make it work. I would own one. That thing is really cool. Or if someone even made a thicker one, You know what I mean? Like it was like not MHS thick, maybe like I don't know, like a Sidious thinness, like maybe like that.
Well, something like this. This is
Me.
this takes a chassis of 1.1 inches,
Okay.
and it's nice and slim.
What is that?
This is no longer in production. This is a Kaizen Saber Ventus.
Kaizen Saber. Wow.
Kaizen Saber, if I'm not mistaken, as of right now, they're mainly doing their Dark Sai, which is
Okay.
their Dark Saber hilt.
I think, speaking of Dark Saber, I think Dark Saber blades are still on pre-order through Ripper. I'm not sure if someone could confirm that. I know two people are making a production run of Dark Saber hilts. Honestly, I wouldn't mind owning just the blade, or not hilts. I'm sorry, not hilts, blades. They're making blades. Rip and I think it's the Saber Trade are doing Dark Saber blades. I would own one. I don't need the saber. That's the saber's ugly, but the blade, that's cool.
I saw on Facebook a few days ago. I forget what the name of the company was that did it, but they made a NeoPixel blade that legitimately looked like a sword. And I believe it was set up and made to take for 1 inch inner diameter emitters. I thought
You're
that was
not
really
wrong.
cool.
Saber Trade just had a Legend of Zelda Master Sword blade. It was done, ready to ship.
That's probably who it was.
Oh, Aaron's trying. He's trying so hard. Oh, let me scroll back up here and do a quick check on something. Was it Zero or was it Isaac? I'm checking. Isaac, was it you, or Zero, was it you who used the discount code? Trying to check.
I think it was. Let's see. It was Isaac.
Isaac, do me a favor if you're still here. Can you let me know if you got your email, please? Let me know if you got your email for your split. One customer hit me up and said that they didn't get the email, but I confirmed that the email did go out. So I just want to make sure that you guys are getting split. Otherwise, I'm going to have to manually get you guys your download. And I don't want to. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Stuff is awesome. So if you're just coming into the room, FourzzeFX.com is live. It's all sorts of fun Final Fantasy-esque. Craig Kenobi, I love you, man. Okay, so he got it. All right, cool. So the first customer who did not receive it, okay, I got him the link. It's fine. So everything's good. Excellent. Great freaking news. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, man. So FourzzeFX.com, like I was telling the usual suspects when I started the project, it is a very 90s, very Final Fantasy based, very retro 16-bit Super Nintendo, basically everything me sort of website for fonts. The demos, the site, the graphics. Jim at Fulcrum and the Force, credit to him for the creation of the logo and the logo animation. Just phenomenal work there. I'm very grateful to him. And then, for some reason, this guy shows up in my stream. How are you, man?
What's up, Jeff?
What can I say? They just pop up randomly wherever.
Got the fresh cut up top, dude. I'm digging it. No?
I don't.
Looks-
No, I've been wearing a hat all day, so it's kind of
Oh, okay.
hat
You know,
head.
I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I know.
Probably not. I live in hats.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. How are you, Max?
Busy, but I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Zero's
same
giving you
with
the shout,
everybody.
Jeff.
Zero.
Jeff, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
So I know that between you and Jim, you guys are like the Lego guys, pretty much.
Yes. Yes.
So okay. Are you big into DC, like Batman, stuff like that?
The DC stuff, yes. The Lego DC stuff, no.
All right, because I wanted to issue you a challenge to see if you'd be up for it.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Sure.
I want you to do a video, and it would take you forever, but it'll make you famous, I promise you. I want you to assemble the blocks, and I want you to piece together the bat plane from the first Lego movie.
Oh, that would be a nightmare to do.
Because
Are we talking the
it's
one from? Oh, sorry.
No, you're right, Max. We are talking about that one. The one from Lego Movie 1 that never had an official product, an officially licensed product.
Oh,
It was only built once by a fan. He assembled all the blocks and he used all the movie references, but he put it together.
Jeez.
Well, and I'm sure that he's probably not the only one that's done that. There is a website out there called rebrickable.com, I think is what it's called. And it has Yeah. It's called rebrickable.com.
Oh,
and it has instructions for unofficial Lego sets. It has instructions for official and unofficial Lego sets. So if somebody's built it, they've probably done instructions for it, and it is probably on that site.
That's sick. I would love for you to do that build, bro. But honestly, considering that you're like the biggest Lego guy I know, you need the Lego Graflex and the Lego Hero behind you. Like, I swear you do.
Right?
I want those.
I've seen the Lego Graflex that came as a free gift with the purchase of the UCS AT-AT.
Really?
People are selling that for $250 up here.
The Sabre?
It's like 100. Yeah, it's like 175 piece set.
And I'll bet
But
you
it's
can
life
just
size.
assemble the
Like
blocks.
it's an actual life size. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can look up the instructions and buy all the pieces individually.
Max, where'd you get that glove?
I think I got it from, like,
animation glove.
Home Depot. Oh, my animation glove. No, this is just like black gloves you get from like Home Depot. They look like the same cleaning gloves, but they're in black.
Got Zero yelling at
black
you, Max.
nitrile.
Good lord.
Are you looking to do a Luke cosplay? Because I'm working on one right now, and I can tell you where to find everything. So
Oh, that's sick.
I
That
should
is
clarify:
cool.
Return of the Jedi, Luke.
Yeah, the only one. So I know I know a lot of you don't know if you haven't been paying attention, but so I'm going to MegaCon and I'm doing for the very first time in my entire life a cosplay. I've never cosplayed before because I've always been ashamed of my weight, my size, and since I lost the weight, I'm actually going to do it. So I got everything together. Now check this out. This is very uncharacteristic. I ordered my costume from Darkside Customs. For those of you who know what Darkside Customs is, they are probably the most accurate, true to screen cosplay creators out there. They're phenomenal. And they're expensive. Needless to say, I had to make over 6 adjustments when I got my stuff in. No lie. I got a local tailor. This lady is probably in her 70s. She's been doing this her whole life. And she took the robes. The robes were too long. The tunic, the tabards of the tunic they had like a stitch behind the shoulder that just didn't need to be there, was completely unnecessary. The tunic itself there was a fold like in the collar that just didn't work out right. She had to fix that. Like there was a lot of adjustments that had to be made. It was like $30 to do it all, which was phenomenal. But my God, it looks good. It really does. It really does. Matter of fact, Aaron, take over. I'll go ahead and spoil one tiny thing for you guys.
All right. So, Jeff, what's new in your world? Oh, you're muted.
I'm muted. Apparently, I forgot I muted myself. So, you know.
It's all right.
Everything's been busy, dude. Life has been busy. Life has been crazy. My kids turned 7. Yeah. I bought my first Xbox.
Nice.
Learning to play Halo. No. I bought an Xbox One used with 10 games for $125.
Well, that's not bad.
Which in Canada, like if you convert that to US, it's like $76 US. Like it was cheap, dude.
That's pretty good.
It was cheap, dude. And one of those games, because I don't know, I know you're a big like show guy, Max. Have you been watching Halo?
I have not seen the Halo series. I'll be honest, I'm not huge into Halo.
Look at Master Kenobi. Yeah, see, I started watching the Halo show on Paramount Plus, and I was like, all right, I gotta play this game. So one of the games that came with it was the Master Chief Collection, and then I bought Halo 5. So
Heck yeah.
So I'm learning how to do the first person shooter thing.
Oh, fun times there.
Yeah, except a certain somebody is never on Xbox Live. Not mentioning any names.
Well, that's because I'm busy playing on my Nintendo Switch. Busting out that Fire Emblem like a boss.
3 Houses or the one of the other ones?
Finished 3 Houses, playing Warriors, and then I'm going to be on 3 Hopes.
3 Hopes.
It's the Warriors version of 3 Houses.
That one must have came out later because I think that was the latest one they released. Because I assume they're gonna be working on another one because it's Fire Emblem. You know, there's gonna be another one.
Heck yeah, dude. So, have you guys tried the new Skywalker saga from Lego yet? You guys haven't? Jeff, I'm surprised at you.
I want to get it. I need the Series X first. I still only have the Xbox One, and I know it's on the Xbox One. But for me, when it comes to like those kind of games, I like to try to play them in the best way possible. And on the Series X, I've compared graphics. It looks phenomenal. It's like bucket list.
I think the Star Wars saga for Xbox, I think it comes as a combo Xbox One, Xbox Series X. I think you can get it so that it's playable on both consoles.
You know,
like
PlayStation started doing that too. If you buy a PS4 disc, you can upgrade it to PS5 for nothing, I think.
Yeah.
Aaron says, after Kenobi, you can use the robe next year to be an assassin from Assassin's Creed. No, you know what? I actually have a nutty dream, like seriously, but it would take me probably 2 years to do it, no doubt. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but if you read X-Men from the 90s, pretty much up to early 2000s, Cyclops was drawn as this perfect figure. Like there's nothing enhanced about him. He's got optic blasts, but they freaking made this dude absolutely jacked. And I don't know, man. I think if I like just got stupid ripped over the next year and a half, I would want to cosplay as 90s Cyclops. Here's one from
That'd be
my
awesome.
bro. So,
Right.
oh man. Oh,
See, I could cosplay right now. I could cosplay as Alec Guinness Kenobi.
that would be so cool.
Be way easier than the episode 3 costume.
Because somebody referred to me as Santa the other day, not mentioning any names.
Yikes.
No, it's all good fun.
I'm sold on the beard, bro. I really am.
It's a lot of work, though. I'm kind of getting sick of it. Like, do you have, because I mean, yours is fairly short. Yours is fairly short. You know how many times a day I have to comb my beard to keep the knots out of it, and how many times a day I'm actually ripping chunks of hair out of my face? Like, it sucks.
I think
in
over the last
worst way.
2 or 3 live streams, I've done nothing but this. Like, that's literally all I've done. Although I think I've got my beard finally to proper Kenobi length for episode 3. I'm not certain yet, but I think I'm there.
Like, this is about the 10th time today that I've done this. And then
Yep.
if you get under and you go the other way,
Hey,
like,
Craig
it
feels
actually
your
rips.
pain.
It actually rips hair out.
Ugh.
It sucks.
Conditioner, bro. Use that conditioner.
No, I need to start
Dr.
putting more
Squash?
beard oil
Okay.
oil in it again.
Aaron says I just got to learn parkour. Oh God, can you see my big old self doing parkour? I would be tripping over everything. I'm okay. My back.
Right. It'd be like that scene in The Office where they're parkour. They're not really doing anything. They're just like jumping up in the air, and they're like parkour. Max feels me.
I remember that scene. That was too funny.
No one's playing Elden Ring. So Zero, I own Elden Ring. I just haven't played it in a bit. And I'm actually gonna wait. So here's what I'm doing with Lego Star Wars. I'm actually gonna wait for a Game of the Year edition because you know it's coming. It's gonna have all the DLC with it, and you're gonna get it for $29. All the AAA titles get that stuff for $29.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, this freaking robe is 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not 30
I
pounds.
don't doubt it.
But it's close to, I want to say, Mrs. Jeff, yay! I want to say it's probably about 15 pounds.
That's
Like it's significant. It's significantly heavy. This is a heavy freaking cloak. Seriously.
That's a lot of weight though to be carrying around.
Yeah,
it gets
and I'm gonna
hot too.
Oh, no doubt. But dude, you want to talk about accuracy? These guys got it. They straight up got it. It's such a phenomenal robe. It's comfortable. It's cool. But I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to reveal the whole thing next month. It's going to be a lot of fun. Aaron says I can't grow facial hair to save my life. Looks like I got mange when I try to grow a beard.
Because even that day that we went to Galaxy's Edge and I carried around my Saber trio.
Yeah.
And we carried around the droids and the kids' droids. Like, that was a lot of weight to be carrying around all day. It kind of sucked. So I don't envy you at all. And it's going to be hot.
Yeah, dude. Florida's freaking hot. Like, the best time to cosplay is probably in North Carolina in the middle of November.
Right.
And even then, I'll probably roast in this freaking thing. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. So thoughts on how distracted do you think we're going to be kept in Kenobi? Because a lot of series like this, they tend to play us for fools. We think that somebody is a main character, and then they bring out a surprise, and you know it's they end up being the main character for like 3 or 4 episodes and whatnot. Like kind of like go ahead.
I have this fear that they're gonna be like every other show that we've seen, and we're gonna get these attention deficit shiny moments where they're gonna try and distract us from what's actually going on with something else.
Yeah.
Which they always do, right? The story starts to lag because they can only push the envelope so far with what they've got as canon for certain characters, and they throw something in there like they did with the Bad Batch, where they distracted us with Hera and her family for 3 or 4 episodes, right?
See,
and focus less on the Bad Batch.
Yeah, and you see the Empire is chasing somebody, and everybody's brain directly goes to, oh, they went to Tatooine and they're chasing Kenobi. No, I don't think that's it. I think we're gonna get some young, uppity, sidekicky, chick character there, and she's gonna be annoying. And Obi-Wan's gonna come in there and be like, "You really should stay quiet and low, and not be seen. Get off my planet."
Right. And with how many Jedi keep popping up when supposedly they were all wiped out during Order 66, with how many keep popping up, I mean, they could bring back anybody to try and distract us, as a side note.
Are they bringing back
Kestis?
Cal Kestis?
And that's a possibility.
Are they bringing back Jedi, or are they bringing back unaligned Force users? Because Force users aren't all accounted for. They're supposed to be extinguishing the Jedi.
No, because there was that whole group. There's that whole group of younglings that Cad Bane kidnapped before they even made it to the Jedi Temple, and they never were found in the Clone Wars. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for reminding me.
So
Zero says, please, no stereotypical problem children in Kenobi. Do you guys remember Jackie Chan Adventures?
No.
You don't remember
Vaguely.
Jackie Chan? Aaron, do you remember Jackie Chan Adventures? Dang, nobody remembers Jackie Chan Adventures. All right, well, Jackie Chan had I think it was a little niece or a little cousin, but her name was Jade. And she was the problem child. And she was just like, she was so lucky. She'd never get hit by anything, and the bullets would always miss her, or the punch would always miss her, and she'd be throwing out the troll stuff. And I just get the feeling we're gonna get the Jade character coming in, and he or she will be running from the Empire, and it's gonna be like, oh, great.
Did anybody watch Star Wars Resistance for the 2 seasons that it ran?
Nope.
That kind of takes place during the sequels era. That they've done that story. They did that story with a set of twins in that cartoon. So
Did they really?
yeah, so that's been played out, I think. But you never know.
I think everybody's just fangirling over Hayden Christensen at the moment. They want him on screen so bad.
I'm fangirling over what the set photos that have been leaked from Ahsoka.
I'm not sure if that picture of her and Maul in the desert or whatever that dude is supposed to be, I'm not sure if that's a legit pic. I mean, dude, somebody would get fired and sued.
Yeah.
And the internet would find a way to delete that picture.
Well, and so
Find a
everybody's
way,
saying, right? Everybody's saying that it's a leaked set picture from Ahsoka, but is it actually, or is it maybe something that we're getting in Kenobi?
I wouldn't mind seeing Ahsoka and Kenobi.
Right? Are we going to get Kenobi or Ahsoka and Maul in Kenobi?
So here's kind of what doesn't really line up for me. Maybe I'm just a little off with my math, but we see Ewan McGregor with color in his hair, and he's looking through his binoculars, and he sees young Luke pretending to be a pilot on top of this little house.
Yeah.
In Rebels, when he is an old man with all white hair and wrinkled up and pruned up, and he's just old, we see him watching a same age young Luke run across his front lawn. When did Obi-Wan get old and Luke not age? I mean,
You
know,
has anybody pieced that together yet?
What I like to think is maybe there's just something that happened one day. Obi-Wan got super stressed out, and he just turned all his hair white.
As funny
Maybe.
as that is, I'm beginning
Joking,
to
of course.
No. As far as that is, I'm beginning to think that there's something he's going to do in this series that's going to weaken his powers in the Force. Because if you tie
And
it
that's
together,
possible.
if you tie it together with A New Hope, and Vader's just kind of going, he says, "Your powers are weak, old man." Like, I'm curious if he does something in the Force that either cuts him off from it, or he just uses so much of it that it ages him and it makes him weak and frail. And that's why.
Well, because this takes place 8 years before A New Hope.
So that scene in Rebels, when Kenobi took out Maul, how long before A New Hope was that?
A year or two, maybe.
Yeah, I think a year or two, because Rebels is pretty close in timeline with A New Hope.
Okay. So maybe the animators just did a poor job of showing us a young Luke then. Because in that
I
scene,
think they probably did.
Yeah, if one of y'all can find the scene, if it shows Luke running across the little, front lawn of his house, but he's a young kid in that scene, and Obi-Wan's watching him. Because
basically this show, I think Luke is about 10 years old at this point. So I think it's basically the halfway point between the end of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope is when this takes place. Or maybe Luke is supposed to be younger than that. I'm not sure. Because why would he wait 10 years to check in on Luke, or was he always checking in on Luke?
I think I remember something in Legends I was a big fan of in terms of why Obi-Wan never really checked on Luke. I hope it's something they do in Kenobi, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I think there was a canon explanation in Legends where there was an old comic that's obviously been retconned, but Darth Maul comes back, and like Obi-Wan's older on Tatooine. I think it was the Old Wounds comic, if not mistaken, which they reference in Rebels. And as a result of it, Uncle Owen's pretty much like, okay, that's the last straw. You cannot be around like Luke at all, because every time you're here, someone dangerous or someone who wants to try to kill us and him shows up, and you're just bad news. And it's something I hope they do in Kenobi, because they never really, at the moment, there's nothing really to explain why Obi-Wan isn't allowed to see Luke outside of he just maybe wants to stay away from him to keep him safe.
So Zero makes a fantastic point. Okay, so
yeah, we see Leia
15,
as an
15,
ambassador.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean they're
All
twins, so Luke would be the same age. So it was just the artist's interpretation of what.
Zero, you're the best. Oh my god.
And it's funny because I saw it's funny that he brought that up, because somebody put up a meme, and somebody took a Luke Skywalker action figure and actually measured it against a stormtrooper action figure, and Luke is taller than the stormtrooper action figures.
Ugh. Inaccuracies.
So he's not too short to be a stormtrooper.
I'm The Walking Dead did this. They showed us a scene of an alternate future. I think it was like the last season that Carl was in. And it showed us a future where like people are different, and Rick Grimes is older and everything, and it kind of generates a false hope. I really hope they do this here. Like I really hope that Obi-Wan has like a force vision or a dream or something of a false reality where Anakin and Padme are together. They're on Naboo. The kids are young. Ahsoka's there. They're toasting good times. They're drinking, and Obi-Wan is talking to Anakin, and then he just wakes up. And it's just like it's the most gut-wrenching, sad thing. Like I really hope they do something like that. That would be really, really cool. Kind of like a what if, like what could have been sort of sequence.
That reminds me a lot of Clone Wars, that scene that Yoda has where Dooku's still a Jedi and he's with Qui-Gon's there and they're all like
Thank
at the
you.
temple. And Yoda's like, "What? This isn't real. Like you turned to the dark side." Right? Dooku's like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Right.
But it turned out to be just a deception by Darth Sidious, and he was like, "It was all a deception."
It was me the whole time.
It was the whole
Right.
time. Vader. Vader. Oh gosh.
So, Aaron or Fourzze, I know you're on TikTok. Aaron and Max, are you guys on TikTok?
I
Have
am.
you have you seen the comedy, like the videos of the people reacting to the stand-up comic that says that J.K. Rowling didn't write a masterpiece, she wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers?
Yeah,
And the
I saw
comparisons-
that.
The
Yeah,
comparisons between Harry Potter and Star Wars, because
it was uncanny.
Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker were both orphans that lived with their aunt and uncle, and they got taught this ancient magic by a wizard who dropped them off at their aunt and uncle's, which in Harry Potter is Hagrid, and you have Obi-Wan. And
Oh my
they spend
God.
they're in the future. They're gonna learn more about that magic from an older, wiser wizard who's high most of the time, which is Dumbledore and Yoda. And he's gonna have a tumultuous relationship with a girl that he thinks of more like a sister than, because she's really attracted to his scruffy best friend, the comic relief, which is Hermione and Ron and Han and Leia. Like the comparisons between the two are uncanny.
Yeah, except
Legit.
that Vader conquered a galaxy and Voldemort couldn't take over a high school.
This is
real
true.
shame.
This is true. But she couldn't directly rip off Star Wars. She just could only take parts of it.
It kind of makes me wonder. I know we're way off topic, but who cares? It kind of makes me wonder, why didn't Voldemort just fly around as a black cloud, land in Wisconsin, and just start randomly taking people off out in the street? Like just a flying overhead Avada Kedavra. Oh, just
Right.
everybody just dies. Like just at random. Or he's like, or keep it in the UK. He's standing on top of Big Ben. Oh, Avada Kedavra,
Just like
Avada Kedavra.
taking people out.
Yeah. Avada Kedavra for you and you for everybody.
Right.
You get one, and you get one. Everybody gets one.
Seriously,
True, though.
like he didn't do it. Like he's seriously trying to conquer a high school. Like really, dude?
And
Oh
it's
my
you're
gosh.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's funny though. So, and that is an actual
You're not
meme.
wrong.
I think Adam Driver was walking with Daniel Radcliffe, and somebody put the little comic bubbles up there, and he says, Voldemort couldn't even take over a high school.
Right? It's true though.
Probably say
So-
something like, "Oh, sorry."
No. Finish your joke.
He'd probably say something like, "My grandfather took over the entire galaxy. Voldemort couldn't even take over a high school. What's your excuse?"
Right?
What's your excuse, jerk face?
Yes.
Do we know
and then
if
he
James Earl
immediately
Jones?
breaks into Matt, the radar tech.
Seriously, do we know if James Earl Jones was confirmed for Kenobi?
Not yet, but
I
it's
don't
most
know.
likely. The man's getting pretty old. I'd imagine they probably want him as much as possible before it. Yeah,
He's what, 92 this year?
I think as of this, his birthday was recently.
He has to be 92, 93, maybe 93. I'm not sure. If anybody in the comments section knows how old James Earl Jones is,
He is
I'll tell you
91.
91, dude. That's a blessed long life. Like that's a full freaking life and then some. And he's
What a
Darth
legend,
Vader.
too.
Seriously,
Yeah, he
bro.
is 91. He just turned 91 on January 17th.
I really wish someone would go back to Rogue One and fix his voice. I really do.
I personally didn't mind it, but I could tell a little bit, especially in the Krennic scene where he's talking with Krennic. You could tell just a little bit that his voice has gotten a little bit more coarse, but
He sounded great in Rebels.
He is not confirmed for Kenobi according to his IMDb page.
I wonder if it's going to be a secret, or I wonder if they're going to do, if they're going to do with it what they did with Rebels, because when Ahsoka cut the helmet open, it was Matt Lanter's voice.
Maybe.
So that would be something.
Maybe.
I don't know how much Hayden without the helmet we're gonna get, to be honest. Like I can see it in some memory sequences.
I think we're going to get flashback stuff.
Yeah. Leia,
I really do.
room. Thank you.
If only my kids listened that well.
Speaking of Luke and Leia.
If only my kids listened that well.
All right. So for everybody in the room still, I'm going to extend the discount code to 11 p.m. for everybody. Probably going to sign off here not too much longer, but in a little bit. But I'll extend the discount code for everybody to 11 o'clock. Split in half, all caps. You buy one sound font and get split. Just came out today for half off. If you buy two sound fonts, you can get split for 11 cents. So use discount code 11 cent split. And I promise next time I do discount codes, they will be. I'll try to make buy two get one happen. So there's that.
See, I was watching earlier before I came on about talking about the Order 66 discount code.
Mm-hmm.
You should make it $4.66 because it's
There you
buy
go.
two fonts $4.66.
466. Yes. See, this is why I don't do all the planning and thinking for these live streams. Got my peeps to do it.
Right?
Aaron,
We
take
got
over
your
a second.
back.
This patch that I'm sewing on is coming along pretty nicely. No
Is
You're right
that
back.
your black? Is that your black Fallen Order patch?
It sure is. I'm not gonna show it just yet, just in case I mess it up. Don't want to get my hopes up.
Right.
Yeah.
So this cosplay you're doing, is it like a custom like Cal Kestis? I'm very curious, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as these patches go, I came across because I follow a Cal Kestis cosplay group on Facebook, and someone posted the link to this website called the Geek Forge, and they do a lot of cool patches and little props, and they even do some costumes. But they have a Fallen Order patch, and I reached out to them, had them do a black monochrome version. But as for the full costume that I'm having made, I actually reached out to this person. They're on Etsy, and they also have their own website. It's called Retro Revival Props. And this person has all kinds of really good Star Wars costumes, from like hats and the tops and bottoms. But they also do full Cal Kestis outfit. So again, I reached out to them and I was like, hey, would you be able to do this, but kind of match it to a black monochrome tone? Because I have a mod for the game where I can do black outfits for Cal. And, I sent him reference pictures and such, and he said, yeah, for sure, I can do that. So, yeah. I believe he's currently working on it. I know he ended up suffering a little bit of a finger injury recently,
no.
so, yeah. He's been trying to kind of heal from that, but I think he's definitely getting better, and I think he's getting back into the swing of things.
I think I'm familiar with this person because a while ago, I think I remember seeing they do the ponchos that Luke and Leia wear in Return of the Jedi, and I've always wanted to get one of those.
Yes, I think they do. And it looks nice. It looks like good quality stuff. Aaron Combs, am I gonna have a BD unit made for yourself? I don't know. If I do a BD unit, I feel like I would want to build it myself. Like I'd probably find the like 3D files from someone on Etsy. I'd purchase those, have them printed how I want via Shapeways, do my own painting, and then put my own electronics in it. Because and I'm not going to reveal my sources, but I'm just going to say that I have a folder that has every single sound from Jedi Fallen Order. Everything from like ambiance to footsteps to little dings and clicks, everything. And a good chunk of those are BD. So, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I think I have that same folder. There's so many files.
Yeah, it's what, about like 3,500 files?
Almost 40,000.
67 gigs worth of files.
Yeah, it is nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm wrong. That's Battlefront 2. Fallen Order was 80. That's what it was. All right, kids. Well, listen, we are just about out of time. I want to give a shout out to. I want to give one hell of a shout out, actually. So first of all, to all my suspects, of course, everyone here on screen, but all my suspects. I want to give a shout out to Link. I want to give a shout to out to Syndicate Custom Relics, out to Reaver's Arsenal, out to Harry Solo Fonts, out to Juan Sith, out to everybody who has been encouraging, everybody who has been supportive in my transitioning from being in one spot to now being in many places and starting my website. For those of you guys who know, I've been struggling with my weight loss and health issues and whatnot. Finally, I'm still ironing that in. I'm still that's something I'm gonna be working on for the rest of my life, guys. It's not like, yay, I'm cured of diabetes. No, it's something you work on forever to keep yourself healthy. So always do your best to keep yourself healthy. I'm real super blessed for everybody who's pitched in to help make all this happen. I'm still super blessed for everybody who joins us on these streams. And even if you're at work Monday morning on your break watching this, know that we're thinking about you too. It's a crazy mixed up time in our community, as well as our world, families, personal problems, political problems, financial problems. Try to remember that this is still a hobby. And though there are people in here who are trying to make money, whether it be honestly or dishonestly, this is still a hobby. And the best thing you can do for yourself and for others, if you don't see something you like, is just keep on scrolling. Obviously, stand up for yourself and what you believe in, but for the most part, try to keep Saberland a drama-free environment. And learn to forgive. You don't have to forget, but learn to forgive. That's really all I'm going to say. So, from Max, from Aaron, from Jedi Jeff, from Aaron Combs, unfortunately, who couldn't make it.
He's here in spirit.
Who's here in spirit. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight. I'm so very happy to be back finally. Be looking forward soon to a Masters of the Universe sound font coming from me, followed by probably some canon content. And after that, after May the 4th, be looking for something new from me from X-Men. So we'll catch you guys real soon. From Jeff, Max, Aaron, and myself, we ain't got to go home, but we got to get the hell out of here. Happy Easter to all of you. May the fours be with you. The discount codes will be available until 11 o'clock. Go on Instagram and tell everybody, get them to buy some fonts, and I will talk to you guys later.